Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of Brian's Table Talks. Hal's here recording, and we always appreciate his efforts because he actually does all the work. So today, I want to take a little different tack. This Saturday would have been Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers' 93rd birthday. So Saturday is Mr. Rogers Day. I want to share a few quotes of his from a book I've got here. I'll ask you to bear with me for just a moment. First one he wrote, "You bring all you ever were and are to any relationship you have today." You bring all you ever were or are to any relationship you have today. The second quote I came across, "When we love a person, we accept him or her exactly as is. The lovely with the unlovely, the strong along with the fearful, the true mixed in with the facade, and of course, the only way we can do it is by accepting ourselves that way." And then the third one I came across that I think fits nicely here today. "It's no secret that I like to get to know people, and not just the outside stuff of their lives. I like to try to understand the meaning of who people are and what they're saying to me." As I read through that, those three quotes seem to tie into me. Mr. Rogers is known for a lot of things. He was a Presbyterian Church USA ordained pastor. He touched generations, millions of people. He came into our lives and he taught us how to love one another. And just as importantly, he taught us that we were loved. One of the interesting things about those three quotes is he talks about the inner person. We often judge people by what they wear, by a snapshot of what we see of them today, and we rarely get to know people. Not just what they like, but where they came from, how they were shaped, what makes them think the way they do, about their parentage, about their hobbies, their habits, their loves, their hates. All we see is a snapshot, the outer person. Fred Rogers talks about and teaches us to build a relationship and get to know the complete person, the good and the bad. We tend to love people because they're beautiful or they're nice. And then when we find out they've got a temper or they're wearing makeup, then we tend to have a second thought about them. And yet we all have two sides, a good, a bad, a pretty, and ugly. And we want to be loved completely. And to do that, he points out, we should love ourselves completely. We should love ourselves regardless of how we look, of what our limitations are. And in the same way, we should love other people the same way. And I would take his comments a step further. The only way you can love somebody completely is not just by loving yourself completely, but by getting to know them completely. I invite you, I encourage you, with people of your family, with your friends, with the next stranger you meet, take some time and sit down and ask them hard questions and invite them to be open. Make yourself safe. Not just for yourself, but for the other person. My friends, take some time. Go back. Watch some Mr. Rogers episodes. They're all still very impactful. His message is timeless. And it's always nice to hear at the end, he loves us just the way we are. My friends, I love you just the way you are. And I hope you can love yourself and the person next to you. I'm glad you joined us. Look forward to seeing you next time on Brian's Table Talks. Have a great, blessed day. Have a story and tell a story.